out with them? You think it would like constrain you from growth?
We're running away as fast as we can. Look. Oh, they don't know I'm here. The one in the back did. I was in my car when she walked past me. And then she turned around. I'm like, damn. So then I waved. Posture. Oh, look, they saw me. Hello, you. Run away. I can almost hear them. Hi, Fuzz. My posture is messed up right now for some reason, so that's why I have the hi, Belf. That's why I have the chair with me. I'm up the street, but if I sit down, I'll be okay. I guess that second coffee wasn't the brightest idea in the world, but boy, was it good. Meaning that the second coffee made me tense up. So I wish I could just sit on the stairs. I'd be a happy camper. But, you know, I have my own. And the weather is just so weird here. You can tell it's October. Oh, October. Isn't it coming up? The earthquake. The big earthquake. Well, our big earthquake. It was like 90 degrees that day. 89. Our weather is always screwed up in October here. Hold on. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I doubt it, but I'll have to put you guys down again. So there we go. That probably scared the bejesus out of everybody. That was my chair falling. I'm figuring it out finally, how to get them all to lock. So let's see, am I getting this correctly? Somebody comes in, somebody leaves. Isn't there a movie about that? The big fight this morning on MLH was, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Hell yes, it's a Christmas movie. It's because you get tired of watching all those other Christmas movies you've been watching since you were old enough to remember what the hell was on the TV. And then Die Hard comes around and you're all like, yes! So the other Dougie, not my Dougie, was having fun with telling us that Die Hard was not a Christmas movie.
How you doing?
So, hi, how are you?
You got a channel?
Club Brain Fog.
What is it?
Club Brain Fog.
Is that a TikTok or a YouTube?
It's a YouTube.
It's a YouTube.
Yeah, I'm here about an hour, 5 days a week.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Messing with these guys.
Nice. Oh, shoot, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's actually the original. That building became that building. So this is the original Transamerica building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so which messes them up even more because they can't mess with it because it's a historical monument.
So cool. I'm glad I said something.
Yeah, I'm having a problem with my leg right now, so I'm bringing my chair to hang out. So yeah, that's why the curtains are up on the doors and that's why the doors are closed, because I'm here.
Okay.
We used to think it was to keep me from going inside, but no, it's to keep them from seeing me out here.
Okay. So if you don't mind, I'm going to record you.
That's fine.
And you can just promote your channel. So what are you here?
What am I here? I am protesting Scientology. We're all over the world right now.
And that's this building.
And that's that building, which is the original Transamerica Pyramid. Or it's the original Transamerica, which was a Flatiron building and it became the Transamerica Pyramid. And I come here, I try to make it at least 5 days a week for an hour at a time. My channel is Club Brain Fog. And I've been doing this for about 1.5 years now. So our point is to get rid of the cults all over. This cult is mine because I was alive when Jonestown happened and I was old enough to know it. So I don't like cults, and San Francisco doesn't like cults. So I was bothered by the police when I first started doing this, but then they realized I'm harmless. I'm just a harmless old lady. So It drives them crazy because they were trying to get rid of me and they can't.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
And no, I didn't ask what I was doing that for. He was recording me on his glasses. I want those glasses. They're on like Amazon deal now. So, what song was I listening to when I hit It's Mutual? I don't remember because I was still in the car when I was setting everything up. So, let's see. Hello, Mach. Hi, Cricket. Hi, Antics. Hi, Dove. I keep thinking you're still a boy, Dove. It's hilarious. Hi, Clark. Hey, didn't you have something like out for me? Let's see. Okay, let me say hi to everybody first. Okay, hi, Lupita. Oh, I got a bug Papacat to send that first box out. And yes, first box. I know there's more stuff somewhere. And beneath that, a rage, not at defeat, but at interference in the rivalry, relationship, destiny. He accepted my help, but would not beg it. But his voice trembled, not from weakness, but with the fury of a man denied his rightful nemesis. Rightful nemesis. Ooh, he's got a distended belly. Ooh, hello. Hello, puppy. Puppy's like, San Francisco. They're so weird here. Yes, it is a Christmas movie. I told you, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. No. Hola, Antics. This ain't no kickstream. This ain't no rumble. This is... ain't no fooling around, yes. Oh my God. So let's see if I finally caught up. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. I hit the like button. You better go do that too, so as not to get left out of the fun. What the ass? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Wasn't an Indian Raja. Ooh, fascist Indian Raja. Or who is? What is? So, yes. So I'm here. My leg has a tendency, probably because it's concrete, that it hurt by the time I got down here. I'm only parked up the street, so near the back door. And like I said, when I got out, or when I pulled up to like everything ready, one of the Goldbacks. Ooh, that's funny. Goldbacks came walking by, and I'm like, oh, she didn't see me. She saw me. She turned around, came back, was on the phone while she was walking by me, and I waved at her like, hi, I know you caught me. Oh well. So by the time I got out of the car, the curtains are up in the back, and I'm like, freak it, I'm just going to walk down to the corner because I have the stool. I can sit here at the corner. And, you know, when I was walking down here, the formerly pretty, and I don't know that's the new guy. I got to know what to name him. I think he was the last one to turn on the signal blocker. Which I keep reminding them. You can turn on the signal blocker, guys. The FCC isn't accepting complaints right now. How do I know that? I don't know. So, I'm sitting here on the corner. Oh, they took the ugly thing down. Remember that there was that, like, picture from, like, their channel or something that was on the sandwich board yesterday? Now it's, all are welcome, check out a historical building. That's an old one, actually. So, not that they could explain it. And I think they're allowed to explain it. So at the movie theater watching Gabby's Day Off, it's a kids movie about a magical dollhouse of cats that goes missing. That sounds interesting. Not that I've watched anything of entertainment that isn't on YouTube for the past like 2 months. So, got the claws done. They look like raspberry yogurt, if you ask me. So, but the other ones did look like boogers until this morning. Okay, saying hi. What else? That's the only bummer about the leg hurting. It zaps my energy. So it's like when my leg doesn't hurt, I'm tired. So it's been a weird thing. I'm trying to get a stamina up because I can't go down south until I do that. So I don't trust myself. I mean, just because I can drive 8 hours doesn't mean that I would be able to walk after that. So, What else? What else is going on today? Oh yeah, I got to come up with a name. I don't know. I sort of think of Ferris Bueller when I see him because he's got glasses. And he was the one that I saw like fastest or the easiest the day I got single blocked here. So pain is exhausting. Yes, I know, it sucks. And you don't think about it when you're not in pain. You're like, why can't I just like wash dishes or something? Because you're freaking exhausted. So it doesn't hurt sitting down, so I must be getting my posture back sitting down. So, but yeah, they're closed up today. They're not in the mood, I guess. It's Wednesday, so that means they're not coming up with their numbers. I still think it's all bogus though, because they're international and Baby Bufu is here. So I think it's maybe if they can get a number, because Lord knows what they do, what happens when I'm not here. So, and I'm covered in freaking Dougie hair. Dougie's got white hair, right? But it's not cat hair. It's slightly like, you can't see it. Can you? Can you? A little bit. See, it's at the tip of my nail. He's got like white, thin, crinkly hair, and I've got it all over me. Ugh. Not for long. You're here for the cooties. Someone had me do a little thingy about what I was doing here, and of course I didn't ask him what he was doing it for, but I do want his glasses. He's got the new Google glasses, and they're on Amazon sale right now, and they don't cost $1,000. You can just picture Papa Cat going, what? Because that'd be cool if they like really worked. I should go look them up on YouTube, because there's the Amazon deal days that I should not be supporting, but I have a bad habit, and at least it's not, something that's going to wind me up in the gutter. Fine white hairs. I don't know how you keep the cat hair off. It's called being crazy, KA. You should know that. I have masking tape, the roller that's like Velcro, or the velvet Velcro stuff. I use the Bounce cat hair, dog hair, or pet hair in the washing machine. I empty out all the filters. I try to vacuum all the time. All of that stuff. And I had a pure white cat for 16 years. So I managed to make it out of her fur, but her fur is different than Dougie's. Hopefully it's just a kitten thing and he'll stop when he gets older. So I have MySpace classes. It allows you to watch Blink-182 concerts. You almost made me spit out my cough drop. Hello, Adam. Well, no, I just saw them like yesterday, the day before yesterday, because I've been literally killing time. My mind is wondering, should I or shouldn't I? I'll just leave it here and keep talking. Hello, how are you?
I like your hairstyle.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a good day. I love your jacket.
Oh, thank you.
The elephants are great.
You too. Have a great day.
You too. The lady with the jacket was the one who talked to me, and that's one of the Scientology chicks. I wonder if she's been indoctrinated yet. I love it. I looked ahead to 10,345 or 10,345,726. Have a good day. She's shaking her head. Let's see. Ooh, puppy. 10,345,726 futures, and how many of them did flex tape fail? None of them. You love Dougie's name. He's actually, I don't know what that's coming from. It could be the shred-it machine. He's named after Doug Emhoff, which was Kamala's husband, and the other kitten, his name is Clinton, as in Bill, but after the Epstein files come out, I have a feeling we're not going to want to name him Clinton at all, so now he's going by Billy or George Clinton. So yes, Dougie has Dougie on MLH too. I didn't realize we named him that. Hi, Scooter. Hi, Professor. So So yeah, it seems to be one of those days. Oh, there was one that left out the back door. He's pudgy. I'm actually surprised that they have pudgy people because it doesn't look like they get to rest a lot. But he also does look like he's losing weight, so I thought they were more into the aesthetic of it and being a formerly pudgy person myself. But then again, I never acknowledged mine. It's weird how I never acknowledged being pudgy. Maxwell's house is something. I lost it. Bad to the last drop. Oh my God. We just gave up with the hair eventually. A golden retriever and a Bernese mountain dog means you can't win. Especially considering I've heard that Bernese are lap dogs. Yeah, how do you fight that? That would be when I'd start wearing, well, see, Bernese would be great for me, it's black. But the golden, yeah. That would be a little hard. Okay, I can't get up to show you, but can you see, look where the shred it sign is and look down, it looks like a camera going in and out. I don't know what it's doing, but I don't think it should be doing it on that little bitty street. I've never seen stuff being shredded on site before. It's like Willy Wonka's Shred It Company. Very weird. Pun master extraordinaire, that's what Professor called you. Right now, I'm one with the cosmos, so don't do anything stupid if you want to remain on this planet. I don't know what that is. Mach to you, boss. Yeah. You guys are losing your mind. Those services have been around for years. Yes, I know, but I've never seen it done on site. I always thought it was like from the top or something. So this one looks like it has some kind of thing that's like making air. Maybe that's what it is. It's a bladder. This huge air bladder. So yeah, a bit extra shredding on site. Yeah, when I worked in offices, it was fancy to have a shredder. And I'm sure it's not as bad now. But oh, wait a minute. That's Scientology. What are they shredding? Ooh, I wonder. Maybe I should. See, I've got the other microphone on today because of the noise canceling. So I'm sure they would not have like papers flying. I have not seen one paper fly yet because technically the way it's situated, it's from Scientology. Wow, I'm getting up. Stericycle? What the hell is that? Okay. I'm at least picking up my stool. Have a nice day. Swear to God, he was eating bruschetta. So let's see. Am I zoomed in? I bet you I am. Yep, knew it. So what is he doing? I would love them. Ah, he's done. Bummer. I was gonna say I would love them try to get like an RO against me for like, you know, invading their paper space. That would have been funny. Yeah, and it didn't. My leg didn't hurt when I walked over there, but by the time I put my stool down and sat back down, it hurt. So I'm not doing something. Now I want a bruschetta. It looked like it. It looked like, oh, there he is. Ooh, he must be out here to watch me. He's probably going, she's got her camera on me. What the hell's up with that? Stericycle specializes in collecting and disposing of regulated medical waste, such as medical waste and sharps. Huh? There is nothing around here I know that uses anything. Blood banks, medical offices, anything. That's interesting. Oh, Shredded is part of Stericycle. That way they weren't here very long either. Not that many important things. There he is. I think he's contemplating whether he's going to start something with me. And since I'm sitting down, he knows that I'm probably not a full health. So I can make up, stories for this. Just call yourself John Hausman and have a paper chase. So I would say that he's probably trying to figure out what he should do now, because I'm sitting here, so I'm not imposing myself into a huge problem. Unless he's just waiting for an Uber. He's almost perfectly behind that pole though. He's not smoking. So, don't want to invade that woman's, better angle. So, Cool Boy is very anxious. Yes, he is, isn't he? That's why it's like, I wonder. In writing a musical about a musical star who died far too soon, The Wrath of Madeline Kahn. Oh my God, that is awesome, Clark. See, this is what they do every once in a while. You get someone out here, they stare at me for a while, and then they either go away or catch an Uber or something. And they always look so anxious. I think he's trying to catch an Uber, but he's from there. And he thought he was going to hide behind that one guy, but the one guy moved. Love it. Shreddit is an information security service by Stericycle Inc. Its services include document destruction, hard drive destruction, and specialty item shredding. You did not get Adam's paper chase reference. Everybody here should have gotten it. Oops, I went up. So I put the other guy, try to not get there. Okay. See, in my world, he's on my... Interesting. Have a nice day. They're talking to me. I love it. They're probably all said they can talk to me. A wed rose, how ordinary. So maybe they've been given permission to talk to me. That would be interesting. Shreddit, Canadian Document Destruction Company. I thought you guys didn't have like things that are hostile and important, because that's what I think of when I see Shreddit companies. I didn't think Canadians were hostile. Let's see. Hausman appeared in Paper Chase, the movie and TV show. Yes. And I used to get him confused with Orson Welles when I was a kid, because he did a commercial for something too. So, he does not like me having the camera on him. So he's got to be one of them, because otherwise he would have told me by now, would you stop filming me? It is San Francisco. So we're not until we are hostile. Right. Do you know, this is a big scam. You see the guys with their suitcases, and you see they're all wrapped up. They're wrapped up in like shrink wrap. Problem is that I'm sure they get cut open, because they're not going to let, shrink wrapped luggage go through TSA. So I bet you it's some freaking scam that sells them that, saying that their luggage will be safe. There are a lot of people here today. I remember well. I got it out of my old Cricket. We all are, remember? CCHR hates shrink wrap. CCHR? Come on, the brain fog's lifting slowly every day, not all at once. A good investment does not just bite you on the bottom and say, here I am. He's probably wondering why I'm just sitting here doing this. I would say he's probably waiting for an Uber, but he's part of the, I'm going to call it the conspiracy inside. That's contrail girl sticking out her ugly head and going, it's all a conspiracy. Oh, Scooter, who didn't see Paper Chase that's our age? I saw the movie and the series. Even though I don't remember the TV series as much. I like the movie better. I saw the movie after the TV series. So I hope they pay him something. I hope they give him good maybe the bruschetta was what he got for like hanging out here waiting for an Uber. Citizens Commission of Human Rights. Oh, thank you. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. You know that. You saw the movie first. Most people did, actually. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was young enough to not be going to movies like that, so I saw it on Showtime or HBO. So, yeah, I saw the TV show and then came across it back in the day when you couldn't order HBO or Showtime. So my parents got to see Talking Heads, the video with the big white suits, a million times because they'd play it between every single movie. Why are you repeating that, Professor? Well, at least I can have it on him in one point and then, you know, just look at the door in another point because I love it. It's like, you can't distract me because there's nothing to distract me from because it's Wednesday. Poor guy, he looks like he has to go to the restroom. And I guess they're not going to allow him back in. If I was him, I would just go back in and wait for Uber to show up. As far as I know, you don't have to be like standing on the corner. Even though if you ask me, I've never been in an Uber. That was after my time, and when it was my time, we did taxis. So, oh, because you couldn't type fast enough. Okay. Okay, Professor. I was watching the Aaron's thing this morning about the lawyer in Germany. He made a lot of decent points. It was like, yeah, and I totally got behind his conspiracies with it. It was really like cool. And then all of the stuff that happened yesterday. Oh my God, I didn't stop watching like Us until I think 9, when Becky and Scooter Mom stopped their feed. I had watched pretty much, except for the time when I drive here and have music, I was watching everybody all day long, and it was like interesting. No, you don't. They'll let you know. You can't be cruising. I mean, look at those shoes. Oh my God, you were so right. Yep, perfect until the shoes. Oh my God, Cookie, you're so right. I don't think he's here for Grubhub. There's a Grubhub scooter going by. Oh, unless he is. Ooh, you know, they could have made him stand out here from like, so he could be like orientation or something. That maybe he is waiting for Grubhub because Grubhub is up the street. So, nope, one of the Scientologists. No? Yes? Maybe? You'll see her. They're all over the place today. And 2 of them said hi. It's weird. Martin Beck, yes. Wir haben Schrecht, yes. She walked out of Scientology. Sometimes I would just love to know what the heck is going on in their heads. Feels like a Looney Tunes cartoon. I'm waiting for him to do something, you know, like jump and spring all 4 of his limbs out to be like cotton candy or something. And nobody cruises anymore, Cricket. That's so old school. So we have another one that's down there. I don't think you guys can see them because they're in the shade. So yeah, they're sort of like looming everywhere today. Oh, and bummer. I was thinking if it was the formerly pretty one, if they would have went somewhere, he would have came back the same way he always used to. So would make sense. Scientology doesn't like Germany not liking them. Sort of like France not liking them either. They must have given him a whole ton of money to be able to open up that building there, even with Miscavige doing a day early so they wouldn't know he was there. So, is he waving at somebody? I had people like walking, so I don't know. It's not like they can push me. Uh-oh. He gave up. Maybe his orientation is over. Now what am I going to do? Have a nice day. Xenoblasts. That had to be an orientation thing. That had to be. And he probably failed because he's probably supposed to say something to me. I want to say that lawyer is in Austria. Oh, yeah, I actually do think he's Austrian. Oh my God, I look down, I'm covered in Dougie. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill somebody. Sorry. Remember, it's German daylight savings just at an hour. One of these days I will ask. I'll go, excuse me, come here. Why did you have to sit out here and watch me? It was like the chick with the parrot. Am I gonna have Burmese Chinese again? Oh. So I had at least one cop car come by when he was out here, so maybe the cop car drove by and went, no. Especially considering, you know, what was happening yesterday and, you know, Mr. What's his name? Oh God, look at those pants. They're blue velvet pants. Those are awesome. She's wearing studded platform shoes. Wow. She blowed it though on this purse. Hers is some camel colored shearling thing. Boring. So, oh crap, I just missed baby Boofoo. Oh, son of a biscuit. He just went in the back door. Ah. I can't wait till I can walk again. I can't pace like I used to. That is annoying. I just saw him walk in like in the corner of my eye. So, which means that he has the late shift during the fall, because remember he kept coming in late in the fall. If I could just get one more person in here, that'd be great. Hey, it's like I'm making sure that I come no matter how much I didn't want to, because what was I watching? Oh, I was watching, of course, Hakeem get on Moses Mike's butt. Or no, it wasn't Moses Mike. It was another guy about, you know, blaming the Democrats. Since I am nothing now, I am not a Democrat or a Republican or a independent. I am nothing right now. So blaming the Republicans blaming the Democrats for keeping the place closed, and he finally got to say something about them trying to take away the Affordable Care Act. So, and he got sort of Long Island-y? That's that where he's from? So I was just like, yes! And I wanted to watch more, but then I had to get here. And I came here pretty fast because I didn't leave the house till like 2:35. So I flew here. It was nice. Considering it took me an hour and a half, 2 hours to get home last night. There was a 18-wheeler stalled on the last entrance to the bridge going home. And it's the entrance I take. So it took me 2 hours or it took me an hour 15 just to get to the bridge. So there are days like that. I've met a Cambodian Chinese woman. She looked Khmer except for the eyes, long limbs, and large head. Hakeem is awful. He needs to go. I think he might be actually getting a spine. Now if we could just get them all to admit who is funding them, that would be nice. That was the final straw with me. It's like, you know what? No. You're all a bunch of hypocrites, so blow me. So let's hoping he does a Gavin. Can always try for that. That's the way I look at it. Biscuit can't have any sons. Biscuit. Your cat? No. There is a Cambodian makeup store called Come Here Rouge. Oh, Adam! Oh. I'm gonna start beating you. When I see you, I'm just gonna beat you over the head. Scooter's Biscuit. Yes, that's right. So yes, we can all cross our fingers, and hopefully Hakeem is going to the dark side and is actually going to start speaking English to people. I doubt it, but But at least him, like, doing a minor kerfuffle this morning was sort of nice to see. So, you said son of a biscuit. I said he can't have sons or daughters. Right, I forgot. Yes, mine are of no gender either. Even though, and it's a joke with us because we're from here, me and a friend of mine, Billy is transgender because he looks like a girl. Straight up. Billy looks like a girl. So it's like he's neither or both. And a friend of mine has now had 2 cats that didn't look like their genders. I know it sounds weird, but if you saw them, you'd understand. Son of a biscuit eater. Oh my God. It's a second cup talking. She's non-violent. I'm writing with a Phnom Penh. Clark is a Phnom Penh pal. Here we go, you guys. Just, yeah. Tell me when you're done and then I'll come back. So there's a disadvantage to being behind this light pole. The advantage is that nobody can come and knock me over. Because if they came in this direction from across the street, I go against the light pole. Never done. Of course not. So, but the thing is, it's blocking too. So maybe I need to adjust it a little more up. Let's see. Okay, how about this? Then I'm not... See, the only problem with sitting on these things too is I have a habit of crossing my legs, which is not good for you. You just made a pole pot pie. So, let's see. Yeah, it's a lot easier up here. So, and I still can't... Somebody can grab my my camera, but not for long. So I'll put a wrist strap on this when I get home today. But they can't really knock me over. And things are just things. So if somebody comes by to try to swipe something, fine, have it. I don't care. But it's also hard to do that when I'm paying attention to everything around me. So, let's see. I had notes from yesterday and I forgot to bring them again. I swear to God, I need to start writing notes. Someone's audiobook is on really loud. It's like, that can't get a copyright. If I can't understand it, it doesn't work. Miss Cabbage has his own Sea Org nook. CEF gets knocked down, but she gets up again. They are never going to keep her down. Well, unfortunately, I think that the people there would be cheap enough to try to just knock me down and take my camera. And it's like, but I'm live streaming. So if you took the camera, there's nothing on this camera. It's all been wiped out because I was going to get rid of it. So the only thing that's on it is my live streams, which would be funny. And everything else is locked. So, because, you know, I'm the freaking security queen who pays for it. So anything that might use the password on this phone is locked and cannot be unlocked. So, because it's the way I am. So I'm not worried if they do that. I can just get another phone or use a real camera for a change. So maybe that's why they don't bother with me, because it's not like they can ever break into anything I own. I love it. Antics, the group that sings that is hardcore anarchist. Oh, okay. And it was pro-anarchy, methinks. He's a rebel. Pro-anarchy is not rebellious anymore. That's 80s. I almost said this morning that Mad Max was a Christmas movie. Oh. But no, there actually, if you look up, and I bet you they're on YouTube too, there are people who make the analogy of Die Hard to the birth of Christ. Even I thought that was like totally, you go to hell for it. You know, that word. Even I thought it was bad, but it made a decent argument. I like my chaos ordered. What do you order with your chaos? A side of dystopia? Have some zombies. Do you pick the adverts CBS just watch the Lumi ad? No, I don't. Blasphemous, thank you. Anarchy is such a lonely word and I hardly ever heard, and all I never need from you. No, I don't pick the advertisements, and I didn't know there were even ones in the middle. I probably need to go in. There used to be a setting to have them not in the middle, so it's not like I make any money from it either. And I also pay to not have advertisements on my stuff, so I forget that even Papa Cat. That's the funny part. There is a premium channel on 2 of our YouTubes, and he still keeps forgetting that if he wants to watch something about commercials, he can go to that channel. So because you tell a nerd not to do something, they'll never do it again, or they'll do it all the time. Whatever you said, it's the opposite. So a side of dystopia, yes. Pam Bondi is out to get you, old Tifa. Be careful, my sweet. You mean cosplay girl? That's the only thing I'm ever going to talk to her. Went out. Hi, Eric. How are you? Nerd is the word. So, yeah. Scooter or Antics? See, now you got me too confused with you guys today because of Biscuit. Was there an ad in the middle? Because there is, or used to be, a setting that would only have ads at the ends. So, and I hate ads, like I said, I hate ads enough that I pay for one of the probably 5 ad blockers, or 2 of the 5 ad blockers I have. So I don't want to make you guys have to suffer any more than I do. So everybody's heard about the nerd. Okay, you have premium, then it must have been Antics that said they were out or they had to put up with a ad for, what was it? I don't know what it was for. AdMax is a Christmas commercial. Yeah, no, spoiled with all the family. Lumi, I don't know what that is. But so yeah, no, I've never been a commercial person, which drove my parents nuts when commercials were really big to talk about, because they would say, did you see that? And then after a while they'd be like, never mind. And it's like, what? Well, I know you didn't see this commercial because you don't watch commercials. And it's like, yeah, that was one of the reasons we had a TiVo, was that you could skip commercials. A body deodorant. Oh, ooh, that's funny. You two up the amounts of ads to push people into buying premium. It's annoying. Ah, okay. Oh, it's a body deodorant for females. Can you get more vague than that, people? Tell Z Eric hi from me, CBF. Okay. Tell Z Eric hi from Antics. That just... Deodorant is a Mark Habian scam? I bet you wouldn't say that if you were around you know who. Some people need deodorant. I'm sorry. Eric can't see me. Why can't he see you? Did people block you from Eric? I heard something about rogue moderators last night. I can't remember whose channel was having it. So everybody who has a channel probably should go through and see who they've blocked, and if maybe your rogue moderators in the past may have blocked them. Bill, if more people need that scam. The whole world agreed to stop using deodorant. We'd all get used to the smell in 6 months. Body odor gives me a headache. So, and that's probably because when I was a kid, I thought patchouli was BO. So it's something you'd have to start with the generation being born now. Oh, you blocked him from yours? Eric hasn't seen me in months. Hubbard was all about deodorant. Oh God. Hi Bill, sorry I'm not giving up my deodorant. Yeah, I know. Patchouli is BO. Yeah, I did. I really thought that hippie BO was patchouli because that's all they'd wear was patchouli. And my father hung out with hippies. He was adopted by trust fund hippies, basically. So he was always in a big house with at least 5 or 10 people, huge houses in Berkeley with 5 or 10 people. And of course, everybody was wearing patchouli. And so I thought patchouli was hippie BO when I was a kid. I know it's weird, but patchouli and cigarette smell re-stimulates my manic pixie. Oh, I lost it. Engram. Okay. No invisibility in the chat, please. Ooh, what's that? Bill, stop putting those ideas out there. No, CBF, you heard it on my channel last night. Okay. Patchouli and cigarettes. Patchouli smells like dirty hippie to me too. See? I guess it does. I guess it does what it's supposed to do, which is mask body odor. That's why everybody used it. And that was also one of the reasons I was glad I couldn't go to Burning Man, because everybody uses patchouli at Burning Man. It's like, oh my God, I'd kill somebody. I can't, yeah. See, me too. I can't stand patchouli either. Scooter Mom and I are going to keep smelling good. Oh yeah, no, I'm going to smell like nothing. The running joke about me and I don't have a body odor. Bondi, the liquor of the orange. I almost read it, Professor. It's carrying out the war on declared terrorist group Antifa. Or Antifa. Hubbard washed in motor oil and coffee grounds. That I believe, Adam. Oh, I know. I use Old Tifa on Blue Sky. So just to see if they would do something. Because on Blue Sky, Old Tifa gets paid attention to. Go figure. But I just haven't been ranting on the channel because by the time I go home, I'm tired. So because of the leg. When my leg doesn't hurt, it's fun. I mean, Papa Cat loves it. I help him do things, you know. Now I'm going through it again.
They're $17.
I lived in a hot mountain town where air couldn't escape more deodorant from people. I bet. Patchouli smells like what plant body odor would smell like. Plant body odor? Okay, Professor. Plant? You mean like tofu causing? That was also the thing too. Being a kid, not being able to have meat when I was with my father, unless we went somewhere. So, because, you know, somebody would want to cook something, there was huge, like, you know, downtown kitchens. And
what's up, sister?
Hello, you.
Here we go, sister.
Bye. One of my regulars. Oh. So, yeah, no, downtown frickin' kitchens. And somebody would want to cook, and it was always vegetarian. Because, of course, when you're in Berkeley, there was a farmer's market every 10 feet. So, have a nice day. See, they can't help it. That'll be $1,000. So, yeah, it's like, I could deal with the tofu. It's really boring, and God knows what I'd eat there. I didn't ask, but yeah, it's just I always thought hippies had Persian carpets. I always thought that hippies had big houses. Didn't know until I was, 18 years old that they didn't. So, who's trying to start their own cult? What? LRH's breath had to be brutal, smoking 180 cool cigarettes per day. That's impossible. He would never put one out. That's weird. That cannot be real. My wannabe spiritual guru neighbor burns patchouli incense. Oh my God. And you can't. Look it up and see what patchouli burners hate. There's got to be a smell they hate, and just fight back with it. Get yourself an oxygen tank, because you shouldn't even be like smelling that too. Right, Antics? He's trying to start his own cult. You should tell him it's not really a real moneymaker. He's such a creep. Ooh, one of those. Do you have any scary friends you can have over to scare him? Eric, I could never stand smoker's breath, even my own. Yep, I'm with you in that one, Scooter. Couldn't stand my own. Pervert creep. Oh, lovely. How to scare the pervert creep. Like I said, get the biggest, scariest friends you have and have them hang out on your porch for a night, all staring in his direction. Because you want him not to ever bother you. And that's how you do it. You scare him because you go, these are my friends. You know, it's your way of saying, these are my friends. I can't tell if that's a bad Scientology suit or just a bad suit. Are suits this ugly nowadays? Oof, God. And I had a suit fetish when I was younger. When I smoked, I hated how my clothes smelled. Me too. I know. I only smoke suck IMCs. Me and my clothes too, Eric, which relieves a headache, yes. Cigarette smell reminds me of my grandparents' apartment, and they also gave me $10 and had orange soda and pepperoni. So it's a good smell for you, like cigar smell is with me. My uncle smoked good cigars, and until I was probably 8 years old, he used to throw me in the air. So I have a very fond memory of cigar smoke, and I love cigar smoke.
They were like a value.
So I understand a fond smell. Caught him watching through my window at me in my underwear. Ooh. Get yourself a very heavy-duty Klieg flashlight. You know, the ones that if you shine in their eyes, it can cause damage. And the next time you catch him doing that, because you can do it from inside your house, that is not a domestic or any kind of abuse, because he's invading your privacy. So you can get them on Amazon. Check it out right now. Amazon Deal Days. Find ones that are very heavy, high on the light scale, and that way you can use it the next time he does it. And yet he thinks he's a spirit guide. Yeah. Spirit guide off a freaking cliff. Those sound like crimes. Yeah, they are. I love smoking cigars, but only do it outdoors away from anyone, or I go to a cigar lounge. I would have so much fun in a cigar lounge. Oh my God. Get some Ring cameras. Yes. Creepy dude might not want to feel too safe. Right. Exactly. That's why I said get your scariest friends to hang out with you one night. You guys all sit on the porch and talk about, that one of your friends, not you, one of your friends is worried that somebody's watching them. And then give scenarios out on what your other friends, and even you would do if there was somebody watching you. So this is the problem with having a first name of Linda, because you know what Linda means in Spanish? It means beautiful. I've gotten this crap all my life. So I know how to scare the hell out of people who are trying to scare me. So it could also be the reason they don't bug me. It's like, it doesn't affect me. It's like, you guys are so insignificant on the scaring scale, okay? I've had weirdo guys in freaking, hopped up cars, driving by me when I'm 14 years old going, hey, aren't you cute? Where are you going? And I would be like, go to hell. That would shut people up. So. No, seriously, is a channel giving spiritual advice? Next time you peep, take a picture and send it to the cops. Your weird creeps out to the point where they're weirded out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You have to be weirder than them. So, and like I said, it's probably what scares them away from me is that my weird is weirder than theirs. And my weird is normal. So I'm sure they don't like that. I use cigars, but I don't light them. I just use it to gesture while making deals in Hollywood. None of my neighbors ever attempt to peep on me in my pee. What? I stopped. Adam, I thought you were heading into a 90s Clinton joke with a cigar for a second. See, that's why we named him Billy now instead of Clinton. I'm not going there, Adam. He had plausible deniability. He said he was holding a broom. Oh! So he was just sweeping. Camera. Ring camera. Get a couple. Put them all on his property line. Not on his building, on his property line. Because if he's peeping at you, that means he's peeping at you from his fence too. So you could catch him doing things. And it wouldn't be invasion of his privacy. So sew yourself a realistic looking skin suit and put it on while he's watching. Yes. Your weird is weirder than his weird. Or get your friends to come over dressed up in weird shit. You have to creep him out. That's what it is. Hello, baby. Look at the puppy. So yeah, your creepier has to be creepier than his. Sometimes the cigar is just DNA evidence. We decorated our barbecue corner with Odin, a cute little axe, sending a message to two curious creeps. Yep. I shut my blinds so persistently that my tree died. No! Here's put a privacy film on your window for at least during the day, and also get it to be matte so you can shine a light out towards him because it's in your house and so he can't look at you through that window. And that light could just be like a regular headlight. It doesn't have to be a major click light. So and if he mentions it to you, you just say, oh, it's a grow light, my tree died. Cricket, I thought that was a blue dress. Scientology equals good bike courses.
If we what?
Dead? Ooh, what? Oh, they're dead.
Oh, that's not your car.
They're not. They're looking for something. They're rabbits. I think it's a Salesforce convention right now. That's why it took me 2 hours to get home last night. Besides the stall on the bridge. Hi, Gina. We are all living rent-free today in the egg scrambler of the GIMP. Yep. Oh, I know we are. It's a show to him. He's such a creep. Gina, has he been live? He is now. Oh, I wonder if he's going to mention Dora then. Yeah, he outed himself like crazy when he did that because, you know, when I screamed and hissed and growled at him, and then he called me Dora, and then he outlawed the name because I wound up being nice. Because there's also a video the next day of me apologizing for screaming at him and explaining why I did, because I did think it was improper at the time. But then somebody came on his stream. I wouldn't let him like put my face on. And he said, no, you can't call her Dora anymore. And I'm like, Dora? And I was thinking, oh, it's the hairdo. And no, he thought I was Mexican. So, because he got really weird about people calling me Dora. And then he started calling me Dora again just recently. And it was like, wow, you are what I think you are. That's a shame. So when he mentioned me, then I sat there and told him, said how wonderful he was on my stream the day after. I was creepier than he was, and he hasn't bothered me since. He's even through AZ, and there in the list is growing. Yeah, I know. I heard about that one. I don't even know who AZ is so well. I don't know. The only person I know of this whole group is Shay, and that's because I met her here. She came here to like game me, and then wound up knowing that I was really nice, and then so her feed had both of us on it. So she doesn't bother me either. It's like, he just can't win. He can't win with me. It's got to drive him nuts. So whose channel is he on? Did he have to start another one? I hope so, because I hope all of his channels are gone by now. And he was complaining. And somebody made a point this morning that he had made $700 last night, but you know what? That's nothing. That is literally a drop in the bucket in his world, because especially considering he's in LA, all of California, $700 is a gas tank and maybe something from 7-Eleven. So our inflation here is so amazingly weird that $700 is nothing. So him talking about he got $700, it's like, number one, he's getting it from the grannies. Number two, he's getting it from people who are not feeding their own children. Which is probably from, I think, what the SNAP are now like debit cards. So, and unfortunately, the children remember. They'll totally remember. I remembered when my parents didn't pay attention to me, my mother. That's why she's the beast, the past beast. You never get rid of it. You always remember that crap. So who's ever the one that's not feeding their child, they're going to remember, and they'll get back at you later. Either Sandra or Shay said something to the effect that I use the N-word for the record, I have an underscore in my name, and my son is married to a black lady. Wow! He still has one channel. He's on the lower channel. Okay. Thank you, Gina. You don't have to explain anything here, Gina. No, we consider sources, yes. No, trust me, Gina. I think the only person I would not forgive in this whole thing is him, because of what he did. I heard the anecdote about him turning four cars away from a food bank setup that Scientology had sold a permit to. You know, third party company was doing it, and he told them that the food bank was closed. That took care of it. I don't care if he comes back on his hands and freaking knees. I don't care if anybody else likes him for the rest of his life. I want nothing to do with him. That's scum. You do not do that. And karma's a bitch. So you don't have to explain, Gina. It's okay. There's what happens when you don't know someone. Yeah. Yes. Or someone has the charisma. Excuse me, the reason I'm here, Jim Jones, okay? That's all I have to say. That's why it doesn't surprise me that he has a following. You have it, you flaunt it, I think with the older women, it's just that they don't have any friends, or they don't have someone they feel that can rely on them, or their world is lonely. So, but yeah, no, as far as I'm concerned, you could drop off the face of the earth. You deny people food and even then, supposedly Scientology is behind it. It doesn't matter. This has nothing to do with religion. You don't deny people food. That's freaking crazy. So no matter, and I didn't know about this until last night. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, F off and die. It's why I call them Manson grannies. Oh, you're the Manson grannies one. I think I even said one time, I said, no, he's not that good. They can't be Manson grannies, because, weirdly enough, that freak had like ultimate charisma. Man Bear Pig doesn't. So, because it drops really fast. It's like you almost get wrapped up in it, and then he does something that makes you go, arr. Side tilt to the head going, that's not necessarily good. I said yesterday that I knew that he wasn't necessarily on my good side when Jess was on top of his van at La Foubelle, and I was thinking she better be careful because he's going to push her off. I really thought it. I was watching Jess get up on the van, and I'm thinking, don't go there, don't go up there. And then I saw him down and went, wait a minute, he can't get up there. Okay. And then at that point I was like, ooh, no. I think I need to pass on this one. I always trust my instincts when it comes up to people.
I think fish probably tastes better.
Let's see, who do we have? Who am I missing? Hi, Daddy. I vouch for Gina. That's it on it. Okay. Thank you, Rib Daddy. And I still have your shirt. Well, he's sleeping with them like, man. Ooh. If I recall correctly, it was during the wildfires too. Oh my God, you're kidding. Okay, so maybe I just won't even talk about him like this because that one doesn't even deserve attention if it was during the wildfires too. So, I mean, I'm a native Californian, so it's bad enough that somebody comes from another part of the country and tries to destroy my world. So, you know, and then he comes and messes with the people who don't have as much as he does because, you know, he's making money off the internet, and YouTube will send him a W-2 or a contractor. So he's getting a receipt from YouTube. I know that. So good luck, boy. He drinks Spawn Ranch dressing right at the bottom. That's so wrong. Let's see. Yes, I want to see Rib Dog. And you're here right when I'm about to leave because it's an hour already. So yes, I'm gonna go now. What am I gonna do? Oh, so what did I have today? I went to Starbucks. Yes, I went to the dark side. I had a Starbucks card forever and haven't used it in like 5 years. And I still had like $80 on it. I had a vanilla latte with a salted caramel cold foam. I don't think I need dessert ever again. It was better than dessert. So, and it was a double shot latte. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and complain why I can't walk around while I try to like fix the world on my computer. So let's see. Brain got diffuser for a second. So saw Lupita. We're sending batting to you too. Okay. And I might get the aliens out, my Xenus. They're sitting there. See, I got my Xenus and my leg fell apart. I thought we sent one to Carrie Ann already, but I still want to put them in the Tyvek envelopes, and Papa Cat's still, I want to use a box. Oh my God. It's like, okay, from all the OCD things you could have learned from me, did you have to learn that one? You know, because nerds, if he still had his nerd instinct, he would have put it in a Tyvek envelope. So, let's see. Yeah, see, even just walking this far, it starts hurting. So, it's got to be something I'm not doing correctly on concrete. So, have a good night. Thanks for visiting. Yes, I'm walking up to the street. Oh, and I got to show you guys my my skeleton head tiara. Oh my God, that thing is amazing. It's metal, so I'm only gonna be able to use it once a year if I'm lucky. And it's skeleton heads, like 7 on the bottom, 5 above that, and like 3 above that, and then 1. So, and they all have rhinestones on them. It is so freaking cool, but I keep forgetting to take a picture with this phone, the camera phone, because somewhere along the way, my regular phone is putting pictures where on some one folder place that the other phone can't get to, and that's just the story of my life.
Looking good, your hair.
Thank you. Another regular. So, okay guys, where is it? There it is. Okay, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. You missed everything, Professor. You know that. You're my replay crew anyway. So, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, sub, become a member. Give the rest of your money to No Face. He needs it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Bella.